Hello, welcome to the first video of something. As you can kind of see, I've already gotten started a little bit in this world, and that's mainly because I didn't want to have you guys be spending all your time watching me just grind for some of the same stuff that you see people grind most of the time, which, I mean, we're gonna have to grind anyways a little bit to get to where I need to be, but for right now I've thought this was a pretty good start. As you can see, I've got a house that's been started here. It's very minimal. Don't mind my watch. um, I am playing a little bit handicapped because I'm just using my mouse pad, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's because my USB ports are a little bit fucked up right now, but it's fine. We've got a little farm going over here with some sheep and cattle. The plan is to kind of terraform this area out. I'm gonna turn the animal sounds down. Hold on. Give me a moment here. Let's see. Let's just turn it all down to like 35, 35, 36. Yeah, we'll see how that works. But yeah, so the plan is to kind of terraform this out, and ideally I would want this fencing to kind of continue down the mountain that way a little bit. But that is we'll see if we get to that. Let's see here. Yeah, so this world is the first of hopefully will be many. We'll get to that in a second. This will hopefully be one of many in a series. Basically, the premise is I am in the process of world building / writing a book, and I figured might as well build it, right? I mean, there's no reason for me not to. I have Minecraft. I might as well build the world. And so these videos are kind of to have me ramble on about the world and like not so much the plot, because I have the plot. It's very interesting, but I just need to get the world and its rules figured out. Give me a minute here. Actually, I'm just gonna turn down all sounds to like 15. But or yeah, no, I think yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, so this is kind of just for me to have a ramble sesh of like everything that I need to flush out in a world, because I want to become pretty well known as an author. And so the best way to do that, I think, is to start getting a fan base ready, and also to have the world figured out as much as I possibly can, ideally, because I don't want there to be any plot holes, because everybody knows plot holes are a nightmare. And so I just kind of want to world build as there's also some other things along the way that I'll be. Why am I coming in here? I need this. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, as you can see, I've kind of gotten started a little bit. I've got some of the basic gear, but the premise of the series is not really to gear myself up and build and battle stuff. No, this is more so to create the world that my books are residing in. So right now, the biggest project is to actually get some farms started, so I don't have to spend all my time resource gathering. But I know nothing about farms or redstone or any of it. I literally know nothing. So I'm definitely gonna have to look up some tutorials. Also, why? How? Oh, it's probably because of that gap, isn't it? God dang it. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. Do I have anything? I'll just use this for right now. I don't feel like going and grabbing it. Yeah, I'm finding that using a mouse pad is so much harder than using a regular mouse, but because of how my computer is, and I really do need to kind of get it fixed, or at least get that part of it fixed. I only really have one USB port, and that is being taken up by my mic. So yeah, fun times. But so the basic premise is that right now I'm just focusing on getting farms and automation set up because, one, I know nothing about them, and two, I figured this would be a good time to start getting into it because I'm going to need a shit ton of resources because stone and iron tools are just not cutting it. So, yeah. Because, for reference, what the plan is, so I have a little water fountain thing that I want. So there's like a pool spot in there, and I kind of want to have it. Originally, I had it coming down from like this spot here, but I found I didn't like it as much. But I think coming from this spot will be a lot better, and then have it kind of go all the way down there. So when I do need to climb up and down this mountain, I don't have to use those stairs all the time. I can just kind of jump into this water and get down faster. Getting up faster, that's just something. I really want an elytra. I really want an elytra. Especially, hold on, let me show you guys my mine. Cause I've been playing on this game for longer than I probably should. But it's summer, it's fine. So just to give you an idea, so here's some of it, here's the other portion of it, and if we go down here, so this is my mine. Originally it was gonna have a different entrance. The entrance was actually where the original waterfall was, but I didn't really like how that was formulating with where I would have to have a door for the house and all that, so I just moved it to be the ladder underneath the house that it is now, and it brings you down here. And so, oh my god. Okay, the stairs are great for going up, but they don't really help much when going down. But yeah, so I mined all of this. I'm planning on prettyifying it, I guess, later on, but I just don't have the tools or resources for it right now, so we'll just see. So yeah, so here, if somebody for some reason doesn't have coordinates on, or if I don't have coordinates on, or whatever, because I'm planning on hopefully enticing some of my friends to come on here and help me with it, but they also don't have Bedrock Minecraft, so it's like, I'm here by myself, guys. I need somebody to ramble to that isn't just myself and me going crazy. But, so, yeah, so we have Y16, which is one of the iron peaks, or peaks for getting iron ore, which actually, I was here earlier. So yeah, this is my mine right now. And you'll probably know this later on, but I'll just tell you right now, all of the entrances have a torch over above them, except for this one. And that, or, well, this one too, but this one, don't worry too much about that. Speaking of torches, I need to get more torches soon. But that's mainly because if somebody was on the server and they were looking for me, if I was down in the binds, I could just tell them, hey, look for the one that doesn't have a torch on the top. So these are like markers of if somebody's in it or not. By myself, it's not really all that useful, but hey, one can hope that their friends will join them, right? Right? I swear, I do have friends. I actually do. I'm not, please believe me, I do have friends. I do. Anyways, I was here earlier, and I think, oh no, okay, I think I grabbed it all actually. But yeah, so this is the mine. I honestly don't know how far I'm gonna take it going this way, but right now we're at 58, so I'll probably, I don't know, go till I get to 400 maybe, and then start going that way or something. I don't know. Each one of these I'm just gonna continuously go that way until I, like, I don't know, hit another side or out of a mountain or something. I don't know. Ah, shit, I'm running out of food. See, that's the one thing I'm really bad at, is I really just don't have the food for what I am trying to do with all my time, so that's fun. But so the plan for what is it? The forest that's beneath, oh my god, this is gonna be painful. So the plan for the forest that's below that house and everything, that is where I want to build one of the most important buildings of my book. or even just properties in general, and that is the school. And now, for context, my book that I'm currently writing is set in the world, and this is subject to change because I don't know if I'll keep it as being called this, but for right now, we're calling it Xaltis. And it is basically a school for affinity and magics users, which it's part of, magics and affinities are two concepts, I guess is the best word for it, within this world. And, oh my god, I swear I can do this. But, so the difference between the two is that affinities, let's see. Oh, damn it, I can't use that. No, I'll just use some of this, it's fine. Let's go there. So the basics is that affinities are the magics that is inside of a person. Oftentimes they are these cores, is the best way to put it. Think of it like an organ, almost kind of like how in Owl House there's the witch's organ that has like the magics and everything that allow the witches in that world to do magics. The cores are less so like that, but like similar-ish in concept. Basically, they are what allows a person to use magics, or, well, their affinity. Each person has their own affinity, and they can be one of several different categories. I think the categories I decided to create were external, internal, elemental, I think. Let's see, wait, no. External, internal, elemental, and there was one more. There was 4 categories. Oh god, I cannot remember them right now. What the fuck? I need to know my own lore. What the fuck? I need to know my own lore. Why, what the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, so there's that, and then magics is basically just the magic that is within a world. Like, say this was a magical plant. It would be, the magics that's within this magical plant is magics, because it's just part of the world, and that is how it's created. And you can use these plants for, like, potions and things, and anybody realistically can use magics, which is basically taking the materials of the world and using them for magical purposes, I guess, without using any of your own affinity or magics in it. If that makes any lick of sense. I hope this does. This is me just kind of rambling about the magic system, I guess, at this point. So I guess you're not really gonna know about Xaltis. Anyways, oh, hi sheep. I need your, I don't know why I'm collecting wool, but it's apparently become a thing. Why am I only getting 1 or 2? What? You guys suck. I mean, I want to go, can you at least give me more than just 1? Thank you. God damn. Let's see, did you already grow back? Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, yay, you gave me more. Okay, so you are just the bitch. Got it. But yeah, so magics and affinities. Affinities are whatever is the core that's inside of you, and then magics is just whatever is in the world, is the most simplest way of putting it. I was actually not, yeah, no, we'll just, I do not have an organizational system right now. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's totally not gonna create a chest monster or anything. Okay, so, let's see. What should I do? Let's just do a bit of a tour, I guess. Oh, yeah, so this is my project wall! Woo! Because I need to actually have a list of, like, what things I need to do in order to get to where I need to be. So one thing I want to try doing is getting a trading hall going, because I've seen that they're actually very useful on, like, Hermitcraft and shit. So I'm like, okay, let me try my hand at it. I have never done it. I've never used any farms or automation systems or any of that. So this is gonna be a journey into the world of Xaltis and the world of automation. So this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, so then we also have cut all the trees down, which that is because nope, this is the way we want to go out. Because down there, like I said, I want to build the property of Xaltis. So as you can see, that is going to entail a lot of tree chopping and terraforming and stuff. And admittedly, I could just kind of come over the mountain this way. And so one, there's a village there, which we'll get into in a minute. Admittedly, if I do go over this way... Oh, there's a horse. I forgot that horses spawn over here. I do need a saddle. I do want to ride one. I love riding horses. But anyways, let's see. I don't know if this is the right way to go. But, like, kind of around here. I think more so on the other side of this. So, hold on. Let's get over there. Yeah, I made this wall a little too good. And I can't get in without having to break it or jumping over or something. So yeah, this is the little village that we're going. Oh, we got more farmers and more villagers. Yay! I do have a plan to make a villager breeder, but right now I'm just kind of letting them be. But oh, okay, good. I didn't destroy their crops. There was no way to get out over this way, I thought. Oh god, I made these walls too good. Okay, yeah, no, I guess we're just breaking our way out, because I don't feel like trying. Oh, and of course, this is the spot that I do it at. Lovely, okay. Nothing happened. But yeah, so I could use this area over here to build Xaltis, and it would be a lot more flatland already. I would just have to do some terraforming, but, I actually haven't really explored this area very much, nor that way, so it's like I could, but I don't know. We'll see. Right now I'm really just in the resource gathering stage. I can't even think of like how I want it to look yet. All I know is that I think I want blues and whites. I think I want to do like a blue, gray, and white palette for Xaltis, because I don't know, I think I just like those colors, but it's also, I haven't really truly decided on anything yet. Ooh, there's another wolf. Hold on, I do have the bones on me. Come here, Wolfie. I am obsessed with wolves, so come here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I saw a wolf. Where'd you go? Come on. I want another wolf. Am I just, damn. The world literally just said denied. Let's see. And also, I really gotta be careful, because I've gotten lost in this forest way too many times, and not, there's a wolf! Hi, buddy! Yay! I have another wolf buddy! Ooh, there's another one here. Can I get you on one? Can I get you on one? Yay! I get you on one! Woo! Okay, so anyways, yeah, no, I get lost in this forest way too easily. It's like, it's not even funny how easily lost I get in there. But that's why we have, if you notice right there, we've got pumpkins! And that is just so that I don't lose my way back home, even though it's not that far away as you guys have seen. Yeah, so I'm kind of just letting the villagers do their own thing for right now. They didn't spawn with a golem, and I haven't seen a golem spawn yet, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh, hi, buddy. You gotta stand up so I can take you with me. Oh, God. Yes, I've done this too many times that I've literally made a staircase right here. Because I keep falling in that exact same spot. It's not even funny. And then I have to be careful about here, because it just drops, and one of these days I'll patch that up, but right now it's just there. But yeah, so I've gotten lost in that forest way too many times that I've literally just put pumpkins here. So yeah, that's fun. And a lot of times I'll collect this leaf litter stuff just to put in my composter so I can get this thing going. Are you ready? I think you are. Nope, you are not. Yay, lovely. Just sent that back to the beginning. Woo, totally love that. But yeah, so there's not much progress that's gonna be made in this episode, mainly because I'm just getting you guys introduced to the world and what I'm gonna be doing here. Hopefully I can get my computer USB port fixed so that I could have 2 USB ports, and so I could have my mic and actual mouse plugged in, but for now, this is what we've got to deal with. And there you are, buddy. Come on. We gotta get you inside. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, you are just like my actual dog. Come here. Come. No, what? Fine. You want to be outside? You stay outside. Don't. Everybody saw that. He wanted to stay outside, so he was not coming in when I called him. So, yeah. So these are my 2 original dogs. This one I think I got first, and then I got this one after, which honestly, hold on, do I have any... Can I make red dye out of you? Is that something? No, I don't think so. I want to set them apart somehow. So yeah, let's do yellow. Let's see. Do we think? Oh, that's a pretty flower. I'm gonna get that at some point, but yeah, we'll use that to signify my 2 original dogs. And so this way, whenever I do get more dogs, like, if I happen to go out, say, like, right now at night hunting and stuff. Oh, that's an Enderman. No, thank you. That way it's like, those 2 are precious and kept safe, whereas these other 2, like, yes, I love them and they're a good boy, but at the same time, I'm not as concerned if I take them hunting and they say die. I'm not too concerned about them, but it's these 2 that I don't want getting hurt. So, okay, I don't know what my roommates are doing, but they're doing something. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the wall. So yeah, I showed you with the breeders. I did, yeah. So this one, I just mining takes forever, and it's just kind of what I do in my free time now. Is I just hop on and mine for a while, and I have not gotten. I've died already in this world a couple times, more than a couple times. This is the longest streak I've gone without dying. So, yeah, if there's one episode you see that I'm suddenly at a bunch of low levels and new gear and stuff, just assume I died off screen. I have no idea how often it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen a few times. But yeah, so there's that, which admittedly I could go straight for the diamond level and just go straight there, which honestly I might start doing, but I also would really like to get better equipment beforehand, because I want to get an enchanter, and I want, well, the enchanter I'm gonna have to get diamonds for. Fuck! I'm gonna have to get diamonds anyway, so maybe that'll be something I work on during this episode, but yeah, better equipment, because I don't want to die all the time. But I also want to get some farms started, because I really want to try my hand at it. I don't know how good I'll be at it, because I don't really understand many of the Minecraft mechanics, like, so that's just gonna be interesting. If you guys have any tutorials or things, or YouTubers who do really good tutorials for that kind of stuff, let me know, and maybe I can try doing some of their farms and stuff, because I really need, like, XP farms and things. I admittedly do watch a lot of Hermitcraft, and so some of these ideas are from me watching them, but I'm such a sucker for the life series, and specifically Grian's POV, but I've also started watching Impulse a little bit, and honestly, his videos are just nice to have in the background. But anyways, oh god, there's the, hi. Speaking of monsters, hi. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Thank you. Just die. House. Okay, yeah, my shield is fine. Yeah, so this is kind of just me to have a ramble session of Xaltis and the mythology and everything that's behind it, as we also create some mythology for real life, cause yeah, I am a witch, technically. Well, no, not technically. I am a witch, and my friends and I are creating a religion, created for well, not for, but I gained the idea for Xaltis, I think, after we started getting ideas for the religion and mythology and everything, and so I'm like, you know what, let's just start writing a book based off of the mythology that we are creating and the lore behind it, and so here we are, and now, because I cannot hold myself to do shit, apparently, and so doing this series is a way to help my friends keep me on track of actually doing my job, which is writing down and note-taking the mythology and lore of the world. So, yay! Yeah, I don't know why they entrusted me with this, but they did, and here we are. Oh. So, admittedly, sometimes you will hear another voice talking with me, or possibly, if I can convince them to, playing with me, and those are my friends who are also part of in creating this world with me. Ooh, vines. I actually really want some of you, so come here. Yay! Ba-ba-ba, give me some vines, because I actually really like vines. And I think they will be very useful to a few things. Let's see, hold on. I don't like having my hotbar completely full, because I like having just an empty, open hand. But anyways, sometimes my friends will join me on here, whether that's, ooh, hi, Watering Trader. Let's see, what do you have? What do you have? Are you worth trying to save? Let's see, milk. Ooh, potion of invisibility, not bad. But I think, I mean, the gunpowder's not bad either. Okay, Can I just tuck you? God damn it. I didn't. He's like, huh. Yeah, no, go. No! Really? Don't harm me. I really don't want you to die, so or like run away, so let's do, no, really, no, I'm just, okay, I'm the one that fell. Lovely. Okay, you know what, fine, you want to stay there, you want to, ha, I tricked you, come on, get in there, get in there, yay, he's safe now, hopefully. Just casually has a villager in the walls of the mountain. Ooh, mountain training. Maybe it's that. No. Maybe. I could. That. I kind of want to do. Hold on. Oh my god. Nope. This is not working. Can I do that, please? Thank you. I kind of like this spot. I didn't notice it before, but I kind of like this. So what if I did like, I don't know, glass window library down here? That would be interesting. Or maybe nether portal kind of stuff is in there. Maybe. We'll see what we do. Because one of the lands that's in the world of Xaltis is called Pyrathia. And it's a land that my friend is actually creating. And it's very interesting because it's the land of burning queens, according to them. And so, what it is, it's a land that has, well, actually, no, I think that would be, okay, so before I get too far into Pyrathia, let's actually do some chopping of the wood here. Come on. As I talk about, let's actually get this tree down, because this tree has been bothering me. Oh, and I got sapling on the first try. Lovely. So in the world, in mythology, there is right now, there are 3 current major lands in the magical world. Because the magical world and the non-magical world are kind of connected, but kind of not. It's something. But right now, for the most part, non-magicals or non-affinity users are, for the most part, unaware of the magics of the world. That's how I'll put it. So it's kind of like muggles and wizards from Harry Potter. It's kind of like that, but there's a bit more intricacies with it. Because I want to have it... I'll get to that later. So, the 3 major lands. There are... Pyrathia, the Draith, and the Eldritch Isles. Those are the main lands right now. And for context, those lands are very different from each other. The Eldritch Isles are magical Australia, is the best way we've been putting it so far. It's very chaotic, very treacherous, very dangerous, and the people that live there are very, like, tribal, I guess is the best way to put it. That's how we've been kind of describing it. I'll get into, like, more in depth with them later as I eventually try and build them. Which, oh god, the Eldritch Isles are gonna be a pain. Eldritch Isles are gonna have to be for when I have Elytra, because I am not doing that without some way of getting around the water quickly and easily. But so, Eldritch Isles are, tropical, chaotic, and very dangerous for non-natives. Pyrathia is a lot more civilized and has a bit of a, like, high society almost kind of feel, but not, because there's also a lot of respect for those who do, like, the hard labor of, like, farming and stuff. But there's a lot more to it than just that. These are just the bare bones notes of each of the lands. And so we've got Pyrathia and we've got Eldritch Isles. Pyrathia is more so, like, kind of Sahara, I think, last I heard. I will have to check my facts with the one who's creating the world for the most part, but that's Pyrathia. And then the Draith I know even less about. But the Draith, for the most part, is a snowy, mystical land that has, that is very known for its sereneness, I guess, and tranquility, as it's, like, associated with the time for rest. And each of these lands have kind of a main deity associated with them, and so, for the Draith, that would be the Titan of Darkness, I think, Imala. And darkness, in this sense, isn't necessarily bad. Darkness is just that time for rest, that time for tranquility. And there's Pyrathia is kind of almost the opposite of that, in that they are connected to Celestial, which is the, hi, zombie, right? Oh, shit, I'm dead, I'm losing all my shit. There it all goes. No. Oh, wait, at least well, I think I just lost all my iron. Oh, no, I have some iron left. Okay. I have some. As I said, I die a lot to stupid stuff. Well, at least this way you can actually see my skin, I guess. But so, oh, and that's funny, just as I was talking about Ebola and Celestial. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Hold on, my phone just buzzed. Okay, it's just... Okay. I have people, I think, coming over later, so it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, are they here yet or not? But anyway, so... I die right as I'm talking about Celestial and Imala. That is funny as hell. Because Imala kind of is connected to the lore of, the underworld, I guess? I don't know, it's the something of Taluk, I think. The lands of Taluk, the Vale of Taluk, something Taluk, which is basically our version of the afterlife. And so, let's see, I'm gonna see if any of my stuff's, I don't think any of it, I think it all burned, as we all saw, which sucks, which means I have to get that armor, and I really should just stick with stone tools because of how often I lose all my other tools. Yep, there it goes. It's like, can you just not die? Oh, okay, if you can save my pickaxe and shield, that is fine. Hell yeah. Okay, okay. All is not lost. At least 2 of my things were saved. At least 2 of it was saved. And honestly, the pickaxe is more important, so yay, we have that at least. But yeah, so Amala kind of looks over, I guess, I think, Taluk. The Void of Taluk, that's what it is, I think. I'll have to double check my sources on that. But yeah, so that's Amala. Celestial is connected to Pyrathia, which is, like I said, the civilized land and everything. But Celestial is the titan of light and life, I believe. I know they at least are, like, mainly life. And so Pyrathia is very well known for passion and, like, that kind of, like, passion, productivity, that kind of thing. And so they're, like, they have extreme textiles and are very, very well established. Whereas the Eldritch Isles, and now mind you, each of these lands have sacred beasts connected to them, and so Pyrathia has... Okay. Pyrathia has the 3 dragons. You have Morenji, which is a 2-headed dragon of Mor and Enji. Then you have Silvestri, and then you have Ongagor. Each one representing a different thing almost, but they all guard the hearth flame, which is taken care of by the high priestess of Pyrathia. And this will change throughout various years and things, and I actually have to work on the mythology and, like, history of who was the first high priestess, which we think, oh, 2 sheep just spawned in front of me. You know, ever since I kind of, earlier, I didn't record this, unfortunately, but I had said, or mentioned something about how it's like I really needed sheep, and I couldn't find sheep, and all this, and all of a sudden, I just see sheep everywhere, and I'm like, okay, and, it was actually really funny, too, because earlier I was talking with a friend and being like, God damn, I really like this area, but I do know I really need to find a village, and I don't really want to go traveling because I don't have the means for going. And then, as you saw, right across on the other side of the mountain, there's a frickin' village there. So, I think whatever I say is just spawning in at this point in this world, because what the fuck? But so, going back to the beast, so you have Morenji, Ongagor, and Silvestri, which are the 3 dragons. And Pyrathia is very well known for their dragons, because I think they're one of the few lands... Oh, did you despawn? It despawned. Is one of the only, I think, lands that have dragons, or, like, your stereotypical, almost, dragons, whereas other lands have, like, other creatures. And so the Draith has a snow beast, I believe. And I don't remember who they all were off the top of my head, but I think there's a leopard, a deer, and, like, one more thing. I don't remember what it was, and they haven't really been named yet. But another creature to note that's connected with Imala loosely, I guess, would be Corbin the Crow, which is kind of like a messenger of sorts. I'll have to take a look at what we have for him, because I don't remember a whole lot. All I know is that he's a crow. And I think maybe they have a snowy owl in Mala. I'm not sure. I'll have to check and see what thoughts and things are on that. But then going to the last land, which is Pyrathia. No, not Pyrathia. Why am I thinking Pyrathia? No. Ba ba ba. Pyrathia Draith. Now we're on to the Eldritch Isles. So the Eldritch Isles are a bit unique in that they are the spawning point for they're Eldritch Isles are the spawning point for the Titan of Chaos. Titan of Chaos Niestrai. And Niestrai's story is very unique in that they were originally the goddess of magic and war. But because of circumstances and because of something happening, they became a tactical nuke and became the Titan of Chaos. And with that, she created later on to help with her magical input, because going from a regular god to a freaking Titan is a lot. And so in order to help with that, oh my god, hello, thank you. In order to help with that, she created 3 beasts. We have, Kalu, who is an ocean beast, or sea beast, that's what we've been calling him. Kalu is a sea beast. We have Valu, who originally was gonna be a sea snake, but I think instead we're changing him to be a land snake. And then lastly is the wind horse. And so each of these beasts are kind of like harbingers / herders of natural disasters. So like Kalu would bring about your tsunamis and your cyclones, hurricanes, that kind of thing. Or whirlpools, not hurricanes. Whereas the wind horse would be like your dust storms, your tornadoes, and then if the wind horse and Kalu get together, that's when you have a hurricane. And then Valu would be like your earthquakes and mudslides and that kind of thing. So, yeah. So that's just the tip of the iceberg for the world that is being created beyond, the mythology. Also, I just noticed that my pupils are, like, looking that way. Huh. I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to fix that, because well, the question is, do we want the black eye, or do we want it to be a purple eye? You know what? No, I'm just gonna leave it as is. I see a zombie there. No, thank you. Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm gonna die. I'm trying to do, like, an outro here, dude. Can you leave me alone? So anyways, goddamn. So yeah, so that's like just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this world. And I'm honestly probably gonna need a little bit of help from you guys, because I can't create, I mean, I could if I really wanted to create all this on my own, but I would also need help making sure that it sticks continuity-wise and, like, makes sense in the world-wise, because we also have to have some kind of logic to it in connection to the real world. So basically, the time that Niestrai becomes a Titan, that is when Pangea breaks apart. That's kind of what we're going with right now. And there's a whole history that I need to create for that. And the Eldritch Isles, the Draith, and Pyrathia all come after that moment. So in the books that I'm okay, good, I thought I broke it. In the book that I'm creating, it's all of this information is happening after Pangea, after all of it has been settled and everything. And so Pangea and the history of why it broke and how it broke, that is coming later as I need to actually figure it out. I mean, we have somewhat of a start on it, being the history of Adora. Not, I guess, kind of like the Shira Adora, but like different premise. The name was created, and I can't really do anything about it because I'm not the only one working on this. Yay! It's mainly me and my friends that are doing this. But yeah, so the Adora myth is kind of gonna be like our Odyssey, like it's our big main myth that we're probably not gonna actually be able to touch for a while, or maybe we will during these Rambo sessions because because I need to write it all down, but I'm not great at writing it all down. I'm better a rambler, and so this is kind of like my documentation of the world story creation process. And so each episode, it's like I'll try and maybe stick to a theme, but I also can't guarantee that I will because I know myself, I've got a touch of the ADHD, even though my friends will say I have a lot of the ADHD. I'm not formally diagnosed. We just all very heavily think so, and it would make sense. But yeah, so that's the bare bones. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I guess it just died. But yeah, so that's the bare bones of Xaltis and the world that we're creating here. And honestly, I kind of like not wearing armor, because armor just doesn't look nice. I like seeing my skin. But that's besides the point. Yeah, so that's the basics, and each episode I'll try and stick to a theme. This was just kind of a rambling session of, like, what am I doing? What's the world gonna be? Like, catching your interest a little bit. Some episodes will be strictly on... Okay, I think that was weird. I'll have to see if recording actually caught that, because I don't know if recording caught that. But anyway, so... each episode I'll try to stick to a theme, whether it's talking about the deities, whether it's talking about the world, whether it's talking about the book, whether it's talking about my characters in the book. We'll see. We'll see. And also the magic system. And there's a lot. There's a lot that I still need to work on for my book. But anyway, so this will conclude this episode. And if I don't stop it here, I'm just going to continue talking. And, this episode's already going on long enough for just an intro. In the future, there'll probably be a lot of, like, maybe grinding episodes as I'm just kind of talking. I don't know. We'll see what happens or what kind of piques people's interest. I'm gonna try and keep it so that they're not all this long, but, like, first episodes are kind of always going to be longer than you intend them because you kind of have to set up your audience and blah, 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 blah. Also, can I get thoughts on my house, please? I'm thinking of also doing, like, a porch thing here, but I don't know how I want it to look yet. So this is kind of just a death edge. But anyway, so yeah. So this will be the end of the video here. And so I hope to see you guys in the next one. And maybe... I think next episode I'll definitely dive more into the deities that we have and what they all do and how they connect to the world. And so I think that's what I'll do next episode, but don't be surprised if that changes, because I have no idea if I'll be able to remember if this was actually my plan or not. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll do something completely off topic and, I don't know, talk about only Minecraft stuff. It's not like we're playing Minecraft, right? Anyways, guys, over and out, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye!